flicker of the porch light, papers worn at every line. I wrote your name 1,000 ways, but never let it cross the rain. Empty cup beside my head, night folds slow across the land. Every word I meant to send stay behind the just a friend. I had the words, I had the chance, but folded silence in my hands. Thought I'd have another night, but soft goodbyes don't wait for light. These are letters I never sent, dripping ink and what I meant. Kept them dry and hid in drawers, but the sky reads them now once more. All my almost words washed in blue. Rain remembers what I couldn't do. Saw your coat left on the chair, still smells like our winter air. Guess I hoped you'd circle back, like a storm caught in its track. Old songs on that mixtape play, the ones you'd hum and drift away. Now they spin in minor keys, with echoes only I can see. Maybe silence was my voice, maybe stillness was my choice. But this rain keeps telling me what I buried in debris. These are letters I never sent, dripping ink and what I meant. Kept them dry and hid in drawers, but the sky reads them now once more. All my almost words washed in blue. Rain remembers what I couldn't do. So I let the pages fall, one by one against the wall. Baby, in the quiet flood, you'll hear me whisper through the mud. Letters I never sent, still bleeding through the scent of rain. I blinked too long, you turned away. The words got stuck in yesterday. laughed like nothing burned inside. I almost cried but didn't try. You packed in silence, slow and neat, like heartbreak could be clean and sweet. I traced your name in there again, but breath erased what might have been. And if I wept, I'd fall apart. So I just stood there, playing smart. There's a kind of pain you tuck beneath, like holding breath you'll never breathe. And love don't leave in sirens loud, it drifts away inside the crowd. I almost cried, but didn't. And you never asked why I didn't. The coffee stayed half warm, half cold, like us, not young, not fully old. You said take care, like friends would say, then walked like love could slip away. I heard the door but not the close, just soft impressions, quiet toes. And I just sat there counting seams, pretending we were only dreams. If I had let one tear come down, would you have turned or let me drown? But I was strength like second skin, and held the storm I kept within. There's a kind of pain you tuck beneath, like holding breath you'll never breathe. And love don't leave in sirens loud, it drifts away inside the crowd. I almost cried, but didn't. And you never asked why I didn't. Maybe that's how heartbreak hurts, in quiet mouths and tailless eyes. Not broken, just unwritten. I almost cried, but didn't. Flicker of the porch light, papers worn at every line. I wrote your name 1,000 ways, but never let it cross the rain. Empty cup beside my head, night falls slow across the land.
Every word I meant to send, stay behind than just a friend. I had the words, I had the chance, but folded silence in my hands. Thought I'd have another night, but soft goodbyes don't wait for life. These are letters I never sent, dripping ink in what I meant. Kept them dry in hidden drawers, but the sky reads them now once more. All my almost words washed in blue. Rain remembers what I couldn't do. Saw your coat left on the chair, still smells like our winter air. Guess I hoped you'd circle back, like a storm caught in its track. Old songs on that mixtape play, the ones you'd hum then drift away. Now they spin in minor keys, with echoes only I can see. Maybe silence was my voice, maybe stillness was my choice, but this rain keeps telling me what I buried in debris. These are letters I never sent, dripping ink in what I meant. Kept them dry in hidden drawers, but the sky reads them now once more. All my almost words washed in blue. Rain remembers what I couldn't do. So I let the pages fall, one by one against the wall. Maybe in the quiet flood, you'll hear me whisper through the mud. Letters I never sent, still bleeding through the scent of rain. Ceiling fan spinning slow, shadows stretch across the floor. 2:30, I should be asleep, but these thoughts won't let me keep. Replay what I should have said, conversations in my head. The room is still, the air is thin, but noise is loud inside my skin. I whisper things I'll never send, to ghosts of texts I didn't. Ceiling fan confessions, looping like these questions. Did I try enough? Was I cold or just too tough? I breathe but don't feel lighter. This night's a quiet fire. twirling all my old regrets in ceiling fan confessions. I count the blades, I count my sins, moments lost beneath my skin. The way your name still haunts the air, like I left something broken there. You said I shut the door too fast, but love was fading just as fast. Now every breeze that brushes through feels like the words I hid from you. And maybe sleep won't come for me till I face what I can't unsee. Ceiling fan confessions, looping like these questions. Did I try enough? Was I cold or just too tough? I breathe but don't feel lighter. This night's a quiet fighter, twirling all my old regrets in ceiling fan confessions. These shadows don't ask me to lie, they just wait as I pass by. And the fan don't judge or spin too loud, it just turns truths I can't say out loud. Ceiling fan confessions in this midnight session. Maybe all I need's release, but peace don't come from whispered peace. So I lie here, still unrested, sins untold and unconfessed. Ceiling fan confessions.
To me, but miles away emotionally. I thought tomorrow would be kind, so I saved too many lines. I kissed you like we had more days, I held back in the smallest ways. Not 'cause I didn't care enough, but thought forever was enough. Now I'm tracing back the nights, looking for the missing lights. Did I say enough when your eyes were calling bluff? Did I hold you right when you needed more than light? All the love I meant to give, I stored it in somewhere we live. But what if time just called my bluff? Tell me, did I say enough? You left so quietly that day, no screams, just you walking away. And all the words I kept inside fell apart as you passed by. I wish I told you that I knew your silence wasn't something new. You were waiting just to hear that you were more than always near. Funny how we wait to I found a page I hadn't turned since we were fire, since we burned inside a petal dry and curled, a piece of us, a quiet world. No sand remains, no velvet red, just something soft that love once said, pressed between my favorite lines, stories where you once were mine. I don't reread to feel the pain, just proof that love once had a name. Like dry petals in a book, you're faded but you're still there. No longer wild, no longer shook, but I still treat you with care. You don't hurt but you still stay in the corners of my day. I don't need to take a look to know you're pressed in me that way. You weren't the end but not the start, just one soft crease across my heart. I don't regret, I don't erase. Some loves just find a resting place. I don't pretend we meant to last, but I won't throw away the past. Some moments aren't for keeping warm, but I still hold them through the storm. And when the pages start to bend, I feel your shape just like a friend. Like dry petals in a book, you're faded but you're still there. No longer wild, no longer shook, but I still treat you with care. You don't hurt but you still stay in the corners of my day. I don't need to take a look to know you're pressed in me that way. It's not about forgetting, it's not about regret, it's learning how to carry without feeling the weight yet. Like dry petals in a book, you're part of who I became. Not the fire, just the look of something once called by my name. No more bloom, no more sting, but still part of everything. Not broken, not mistook, just dry petals in a book.
Your words drifting like static thoughts. You say my name, but not the same. It hits my ears, but not my name. You're in the room, but far away. I trace the tone, but it won't stay. Half of your voice is missing weight, like something lost or pushed away. You talk like love, but your eyes won't stay. You reach for me, then float away. I hear you loud, but not sincere. You say the words I used to hear, but half your voice is just a ghost, saying things you don't feel close. I hear you, but I miss your noise. You're here with half your voice. Slow, afraid to test if this is you or just what's left. You laugh like rain that never falls. I chase the echo down these walls. We speak in lines we both rehearsed, but they don't land, they just disperse. Feels like your heart is on delay. Still in the room, but drifted away. You talk like love, but I can't stay. You reach, but then you look away. I hear the shape, but not the soul. Like something filtered under control, and half your voice is fading out, like you don't even feel the sound. I hear it, but it's just white noise. You're here with half your voice. Were we too quiet for too long, or just too loud in being wrong? You're here, I'm here, but not enough. We speak, but don't say what we love. You talk like someone I once knew, but leave no room to pull me through. And I reply, but not with choice. I'm tired of chasing half your voice. You're here, you're gone, and I still try, but you don't echo when I cry. You're fading without any noise, just half your voice. You never said goodbye, just slipped between the hours, like morning fog that fades before it showers. No final scene, no curtain, no last line, but I've stopped searching for the why.
Some things don't echo when they're gone. Some love just stems, it doesn't dawn.
I don't need the ending, don't need a reason why. You left like breath escaping, like stars fall from the sky. No closure, no confession, just the silence of direction. But I'm still standing, still ascending. I don't need the ending.
I used to write you letters in my head, replay the words I thought you might have said. But now I only speak them to the breeze. Let the wind respond with gentle ease.
Not every love deserves a frame. Some just exist and drift away.
I don't need the ending, don't need a final scene. You vanished like a shadow, but left my soul serene. No chapters left to finish, no anger left to blemish. This is peace that keeps
Defending, I don't need the ending. A song that stopped mid-verse, but silence doesn't mean the worst. I found my rhythm, found my line, without your voice to intertwine.
I don't need the ending, don't need a ribbon tied.
Some stories never settle, but still can
dignify. No drama, no pretending,
just a soul that's done with mending, and finally gently comprehending. I don't need the ending.
you smile like it mattered, touch like it stayed. But now I replay it and it just fades. Every word we whispered I kept like gold, but maybe you meant it just to feel bold. I thought it was fire, but maybe just flare. I thought it was real, but you weren't all there. I clung to the meaning, but now I can see you meant something else, not the same as me. It meant something to me, at least. You looked at me like you found peace, but now it's quiet and you're not there. Just shadows in the midnight air. You held me once like I was home, but now I feel more lost alone. It meant something to you, it meant nothing. You kissed like you knew me, stay like you cared, but maybe you wanted someone just there. I traced every silence, hoped it would speak, but now I just wish I hadn't believed. I called it a moment, you called it time. I saw forever, you just saw fine. I tried to decode it, hold on to the truth, but maybe your love was missing the proof. It meant something when you leaned in, when your hand shook but wore a grin. Now it replays You gave me almost, but not quite enough. It looked like love, but felt more like blood. And I believe, held on too long, too close to grieve. Now I don't chase, but I still ache for something we didn't even make. You gave a heart, but not the key. You touched, but didn't stay with me. It meant something, but to you it meant nothing.
It's 3 a.m., no one around, but I still talk like you're in town. Like I'll hear footsteps on the floor, or your keys at the front door. I whisper things you used to ask, pretend I'm wearing your old mask. Sometimes I laugh to fill the air, just to prove that I still care. A one-man play, no curtain fall, just me and echoes down the hall. My voice in the dark flickers like a dying spark. Not trying to be heard, just bleeding through each word. I don't expect a soul to stay, but this silence leads me astray. So I sing to empty parts with my voice in the dark. I pour some wine, don't take a sip, leave lipstick on a phantom lip. I read aloud from broken books, still see your name in all the hooks. There's no reply and that's alright. I've learned to live without the light, but nights like this still find a way to make me feel the things I say. I stage a scene that no one sees, just me and all my used to be's. My voice in the dark flickers like a dying spark. Not trying to be heard, just bleeding through each word. I don't expect a soul to stay, but this silence leads me astray. So I sing to empty parts with my voice in the dark. No answers in the ceiling cracks, no footsteps ever walking back. Still I talk like someone might turn the doorknob, bring back light. My voice in the dark, falling like a question mark. Maybe love was never loud, but it's quieter without. So I leave the record on, sing till shadows are all gone. Still nothing leaves a mark like my voice in the dark. No. No bags packed, just keys in hand. No final note, no last demand. I won't explain, I won't defend. Some endings don't need to pretend. No slam of doors, no firefight, just silence lit by hallway light. You won't hear my footsteps fade, but they'll echo in what we never said. Used to beg, used to break. Now I just know what's mine to take. The way I leave now, a whisper, not a vow. No rage, no show, no blame to throw. Just peace I won't allow to slip again somehow. You won't see tears or hear me shout. That's the way I leave now. I wore your storms, I stayed through rain. Thought love was meant to come with pain, but I've outgrown the need to bleed, to prove I'm strong, all that I need. No parting scene, no bitter look, no lines rehearsed, no open book. Just one deep breath and open air. A love once loud, now barely there. I used to hold too tight, too long. Now I just hold myself a song. The way I leave now, a whisper, not a vow. No rage, no show, no blame to throw. Just peace I won't allow to slip again somehow. You won't see tears or hear me shout. That's the way I leave now. Maybe I changed, or maybe I just found that healing sounds like nothing, not even a sound. The way I leave now is softer than before. No slamming hard, no slamming door, just walking through what I outgrew, without asking you to know how. Yeah, that's the way I leave now. Oh, well, your eyes were kind but looked away, like love had somewhere else to stay. You smiled like we were still alright, but shadows lingered in the light. Your hands still touch, but not the same, like tracing memories, not my name. I kept pretending not to know. No sharp goodbye, no sudden sound, just drifting leaves that hit the ground. It's not the fight that broke me down, not the silence, not the sound, but all the space you left that day with things you didn't have to say. No thunder, just a shift in air, and all I needed wasn't there. You talked of dreams in separate rooms, avoided us like wilted blooms. The way you paused between each phrase was louder than 100 days. I waited for a final word, but only empty breaths occurred. You left with doors wide open wide, still somehow locked me out inside. And I replay that empty stare, like you said something wasn't there. It's not the fight that broke me down, not the silence, not the sound, but all the space you left that day with things you didn't have to say. No thunder, just a shift in air, and all I needed wasn't there. You didn't lie, but didn't try, and that's the part I can't deny. The hurt was never loud or wild, it ended like a sleeping child. It's not the words that haunt me now, but how you left without a vow. No final breath, no sharp decay, just things you didn't have to say.
Walked past the bench where you kissed me first. Funny how time can feel like a curse. There were no clouds, just heavy skies, but I swore I felt the raindrops cry. That street's still quiet after 5, still echoes when I close my eyes. And though I know it's in my head, it feels like something you once said. But maybe it was all inside. The weather matched the way I lied. It wasn't even raining, but I felt the thunder still. Your name in every silence, your echo I can't kill. order less, but still don't eat. There's lipstick ghost on paper cups, and stories I give up too much. Your sweater's still in my old drawer. I keep it zipped, can't take much more. I trace your name in coffee rings, still haunted by those little things. And maybe hearts don't need the clouds to break apart or say too loud. That missing someone in the sun can hurt much more than anyone. It wasn't even raining, but I felt the thunder still. Your name in every silence, your echo I can't kill. I wipe my cheeks and blame the air, but truth was always hiding there. No storm, no sky complaining. It wasn't even rain. They asked me why I look so torn. I said it must have been the storm, but it wasn't even raining. It wasn't even raining. You didn't slam the door, you closed it like a sigh. No final words, no storm, just a stillness passing by. No echoes down the hall, just dust and something thin. I stood inside it all, waiting for a sound that never begins. And I stood there in that hush, like time forgot to rush. The softest ending cut the most when the door closed soft and left no ghost. Your hands on mine, but you're somewhere else. Eyes on me, but thinking of someone you felt. We laugh at nothing just to fill the time, but this room stays cold despite the wine. I know your rhythm, but not your truth. You're here beside me, but never with me too. You're the wrong kind of close, like a whisper I can't hold. You're warm but never open, familiar but still frozen. I don't know what we are, but it's too late to be apart. We're tangled with no name to know, the wrong kind of close. You trace my spine like you've done it before, but your silence always settles to the floor. You stay the night but never really stay. You kiss like you're still walking away. I feel your breathing, but not your rain. You give me moments, but never let me break. You're the wrong kind of close, like a dream I shouldn't know. You touch but don't surrender. You stay but don't remember. I don't know what we are, but I can't find where you start. In this space where nothing grows, the wrong kind of close. Are we pretending just to not be alone? Do we confuse comfort with something we own? If this is love, why is it built on doubt? If you need me, why shut me out? You're the wrong kind of close. I feel it every night. We lie like lovers, but turn off all